Hi, everybody who cares, and here's my review of Demon Slayer Season 3. And yeah, so before I get into this, I tell you what the plot is quickly on this season. So this season, after Tonorone and the gang survived distant arc, the MTA distant arc, event, basically, almost died, all that, getting recovered, and the problem is, as you know, his sword broke again. So while he recovering, there's no word from his sword master. There's no new sword. So he got curious what's going on. So he think he's mad at him because, the whole gimmick of, he's getting mad for breaking his sword. Which again, I get to the point, you know what I mean? I agree with that. But why he's saying he get mad, so he thought it's about that. So he goes off to the swordsmith village, which is hidden, and basically find answers. And the problem is, while you find answers, there is big threats coming in. So that's what I'm going to give on plot wise. So, what my thoughts of this season? I think it's good. So far now, I think it's good. I haven't watched episode 1, the last episode yet, but don't worry, I will mention that in the end of the review, because I'll be recording this on the day of the last episode comes out. And the thing is, I read the manga too, so I know what happens anyway on the plot wise and story wise. So that's my thing on that. So I think this season's good. I think the story's good, but to me, I still think the second season's better. But this is the thing, I will get with the book too. But I give credit, it is darker. There are moments in this show, it is darker. Like this, and of course that. Yes. And again, you notice why I put pictures on there. Just in case I get demonetized for showing violence and, And the thing is, one of them you just saw was Tilda, you know what I mean? Getting fucking, whipped apart. So let's talk about the new characters first. First one, we got, well, he's not a new character technically, but he got more screen time. Remember that Arso we seen in season 1 during the trials to become a demon slayer? That one who's basically a social girl. Well, Gaia basically, I forgot his name right. And basically, we get to know more about him and more know his backstory. And again, it's one of those things that, yeah, you hate him at first, but once you see his backstory, especially with his brother, who is a hustler in the Lankans, it is quite fucked up what happened to him. Basically, it's very similar to one I'm about to mention later on, another character. But the thing is, the tension and the backstory you see, right? It's tragic. You have brothers, you got a mum who was in a domestic violence relationship, but once that got finished with her, thought, oh, we're all happy, you know what I mean? And then things took from the worst turn, which basically forced the two brothers to basically split, basically. And it is, again, you do feel bad for him. And his powers, too, is quite unique. Basically, the way he can regenerate, and how he does it is, this might sound fucking gross, but this is how he does it. He eats flesh from demons, basically, and somehow his body can absorb it, and that means he can get some of the demon powers, basically. Not the main power, but no, I mean the regeneration and stuff like that. Of course, he got weaknesses like his head. He can't, his head goes, you know what I mean? He can't regenerate that too, you know what I mean? He can't. But he's stronger, he can regenerate, but only for a short amount of time. But we find that out later on the series, and he is quite a fun character, believe it or not. Even though you do hate him first on reading the manga and the same with the anime. So he is a bit of a fun character to have, and he does have a big important role later on the series, trust me, like I said, from the manga reader myself. So, also, we get introduced with two Hoshigers in the season. Again, we ain't know them because we seen it in season 1 briefly. First one is Museo. Again, sorry for the pronunciation. I'm bad with pronunciation, especially anime's characters, you know what I mean? But this one is basically a Steam. If I get that correctly, to making sure. It is a Steam Mist. It's a Mist site. It's a Mist Hoshiga. And basically all his skills around Mist and stuff like that. And be honest, he is a badass. He is. But he is very emotionless in this show. And there's a reason why he's got no emotions. As he got no memories from his past. And the thing is, I'm not going to give much away because I think people who haven't seen this and people who have seen this think it's better to view it than explain it, because his backstory is tragic. His backstory is so fucked up, and especially all I can say is he's living in a normal forest with his brother. That's what I can say about it. And there's a reason why he's like this, and it is so fucked up, so sad to see what he went through and why he's like he is. And you see that slowly, him getting his memory back and him, trying to be a better person in a way. And yet at first he's like this heartless monster that all he cares about is the Mist and don't care about other people. But later on he starts realising that he's more than that. So again, very good character development, and again a good character too. And then we got another Hoshiga, which is a female. Her name is Mystery. Sorry I got that pronunciation wrong. But she's her Hoshiga is Love. Yeah, I know it sounds like Captain Planet, know what I mean? Silly. But to be honest, she is a fucking badass. Some of the stuff she does in this season is mind-blowing, cool looking too. Fantastic character design too. She's cute, she's charming, and again, her backstory, there's nothing too about her. Her backstory is not the most tragic backstory. Actually, most her life is happy. She's got a nice family that love her, that don't think she's a freak, because it's the thing, she was born with strength. She's born with weird, again, she's weird, but his family still love her. So, what makes her backstory a bit, with what she is in the show, is funny in a way, but at the same time, still a bit sad. Basically, all she wants to be is a normal housewife. That's all she wants. And then she got a chance to get Elaine's married. Mr. Andrew Tate here. Yep, I'm calling it Andrew Tate because, again, I know people will say, yeah, but what if he didn't want to buy her? Again, I respect that, but the reason he brings up is so fucking stupid. Based about his strength, based about her hair colour. It's like, fuck you, know what I mean? So basically, you like Andrew Tate, women should be within the kissing, know what I mean? I'm like, fuck you. And you don't want his kids to be like her. I'm like, again, Mr. Andrew Tate, fuck you. So the score is fantastic. And of course the animation, just another thing too, which has been a bit a hot topic this season, as the animation style is mostly the same, but there are a couple of scenes in UCG. It's a bit of a tippy topic because some people hate it, some people don't mind it, and some people like it, know what I mean? I'm in the middle. To me personally, it depends how you use the CG. And problem is, soon they mentioned CG gonna be in a season, I knew it was gonna be a big debate, especially what happened in Attack on Titan since season 4 with CG. To me, on that, I think it looks a bit better, especially with the Titans moving and that stuff. Again, that's me personally. But with this, now, most of it is not CG. The CG shots are like the giant monsters and the extreme fast-paced moments with the giant monsters. And I think it. Be honest with you, I think it works. I'm being fair now. I think it does work here. I think, especially the fish things. I can't remember the name. I just did a piss there. The fish monster things. I think it makes them more threatening, more stand out in those scenes, and especially to the villagers. Know what I mean? And I think it works. I'm being fair now. I think the CD works in this season. Yeah, I know some people hate it. But like I said, I think it's one of those things that it depends how you do it. But I think it works here. So, before I go on, I need to watch the last episode to give my quick last bit before I go to my final thoughts. So, after the last episode, I'll be right back. I just watched the last episode. Wow. Wow. Powerful. Again, it's powerful. Again, like I said before in the review, I read the manga. I read all the manga. And I know it's coming up. But what's shocking me in this episode is the execution is unbelievable. Almost perfect. And I've been saying what I said about now. This probably is the best episode on all Demon Slayer so far now. Again, I need to rewatch season 1 to 3 back to back to make sure, but the feeling I got, emotions, happiness, all in this one, over an hour long finale, season finale. And I'm going to mention this one main bit. The main bit is Tonowan got to make one of the hardest choices as a Demon Slayer. As one of the Okanagan demons about to escape. Not escape, but about to hit 3 Swordsmith villagers. But the problem is, sunlight came. And the problem is, Nesco is out in the open. There's no way he can protect it. There's no way he can cover it up. So he got a choice of trying to protect his sister. The whole point why he became a Demon Slayer. So he can find answers at the same time to turn his sister back to normal. Or follow his duties as a Demon Slayer. Save people. And obviously he's sitting there holding it in his hands, here screaming in pain due to the sunlight came out, burning, screaming. He's holding it on like a baby basically holding it like that. And then in his mind say, what I do. And comes to a point that you don't know. You don't know what to do. And to the point that Nezuko had to do the sacrifice for him. She kicked him out. He went through midair. While all this happening, it's slow motion. And then this beautiful music comes on with flashbacks of their journey from season 1 to now. And slowly you see Tonowan realising what she done. Tears down his face, knowing that he have to do the right thing. And all this is going on with beautiful music, beautiful animation. I was watching this, and then out of nowhere, tears in my eyes. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? And again, I read the manga. Yeah, it was, powerful there too. But somehow it made it even more powerful by watching it on the anime. And again, it's weird saying this because I know I'll probably get attacked for saying this because there's no way a manga can be better. Not be better than the anime. Normally, the manga's the best version of watch than the anime, and in this version, the anime outdone it. And again, it's beautiful. It's that's only one scene, basically, and it is beautiful to watch. And God, and again, if they've done this nail so good on this one moment, I can't wait to see what's the rest of the manga's going to be like, because that's only a tip of the iceberg of emotion. If you read the manga, it gets more darker, more emotion. It gets worse. The past does get worse on mental mind and that stuff, and somehow it did it here. Yeah, I know people are gonna say, yeah, but she wasn't dead, she survived it. Yeah, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter if you haven't read the manga, you don't know that. And the same thing with read the manga the first time, yeah, it's emotional. And yeah, it's a bit happy that she does survive, but still, it's just about that sacrifice that I think most of us would probably be in the same situation. That's our loved one. You know, do we have to do the right thing, even though we have to lose our loved one? And the way it executed here is so well done, and it shows you what Toro's big weaknesses. People are going to say, "Oh, he's OP," you know, he's like Goku, he's OP. No, Toro is not OP. This shows you his weakness. He's a human being, and his weakness is, like I said, his family, which is his sister. And yeah, it's beautiful. It's beautiful done, and this way the points up for the ranking. I'll admit I give this ranking, you know, a bit more just below of the last season, not by one, but it brought up. I'm being serious. This one episode done now, so we'll get to my final thoughts after I calm down a bit. Okay. So my final thoughts. This season upped the bar. It did. It upped the bar. Beautiful animated series. Good, faithful to the manga, and again, it's going to get better later on. Like I said before with my review, it's going to get more edgier, more, you know, impactful, more darker, and I can't wait to see this on anime form. So for this, I was going to give it 8 out of 10, just below, you know, season 2, but after that amazing last episode, I put it up to 9. It's on the same score. It's a 9 out of 10. It is a masterpiece. And seriously, so far this year, if you go by best anime episode out of all shows, I think this tops it. And like I said before, I think as all the Demon Slayer so far now, I think episode 11 of this season is one of the best I've seen on direction wise. It beautiful done, and like I said before, I can't wait to see what they do with the rest of the manga. If they've done this well on this episode. So, my question of the day is, what you think of the season? And are you looking forward to the next season? Where I am. So, if you like this video, please leave a like. If you want to see more in the future, please subscribe to my channel. This has been The Brick Who Cares. See you on the next one.